Right, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of No Game, No Life, episode 9. Okay, so I can't put the actual title of this episode because it was in Japanese and I don't know how to read it yet, so that's neither here nor there. This episode was awesome. As most of y'all know from the last episode, Sora kind of went MIA. And literally, like, Shiro pretty much broke down because she didn't know what happened to her brother. And all of that, literally all of that was explained in this episode, which made it even more awesome. Because Sora is a retard. For real. Like, because if Shiro hadn't figured it out, he would have been gone. Like, his existence would have been erased. So pretty much what happened, like I said, that something serious happened for him to like disappear as he was telling her that she was important to him and that they are one and all this kind of stuff. It turns out that they were playing a game. And pretty much the bet for this game was to bet the other person's existence. So if they won, the other person's existence would pretty much be erased. And because of that, Shiro inadvertently, like, he made himself lose so that Sora would be able to come and pretty much finish the game and win because they are technically one. So when Sora lost, Shiro was really the only person who had any type of memory of Sora, because when his existence got erased out of Jibril and Stephanie's mind. So, but because Sora and Shiro are literally like linked together, she still had memories of him, and she literally had to like use her superhuman mind to figure out how to finish the game. But also, I liked at the beginning they showed more in depth about Shiro and her life before she met Sora. So she was pretty much like a superhuman genius baby and was taken to an orphanage because she was so smart, which I don't understand. And then after she was about like 3, she met her mother, and this is when she met Sora, and they became linked. So this episode was so awesome. I am so in love with No Game, No Life. This show is so freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, this is probably the main show that I look forward to seeing every week. I'm going to catch up to the manga. I promise. I said that I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it either today or tomorrow. But this episode, like, literally, if Shiro hadn't been able to figure out what was going on and what Sora was trying to do, they would have been screwed. Like, he would have not been able to come back. But because she was able to figure out what was going on, it in turn put the elf, and I can never remember her name, they put them on their side so that way they can take over the rest of the world and humanity will rule once again over the world. So that was a plus because now they have the help of an elf. I can't remember, I think her name is Finn or Phil. And this episode was wonderful, and we got to see a lot more about Shiro, because most of the time in the last like 8 episodes they've been showing, like, mostly been showing like Sora and what he does and how his mind works and all this kind of stuff. So it was a good change of pace to actually see like what Shiro can do, not necessarily being backed up by Sora, but seeing what she can do when she has to work on her own. And seeing how well they can work separately but at the same time work together, because they knew that they can trust each other. So Sora was able to put all his trust in her even though he technically lost, and he knew that she was going to be able to win the game even though he told her literally nothing before the game started. So that was awesome. I love this episode. I love this show. The show is just phenomenal. Oh my goodness. No Game, No Life is like the personification of my life up to this point. That's probably not true, but the show is awesome. So I would love to hear what you guys think is going to be happening coming up soon, because it looks like things are starting to get real interesting now. Now that they are on Shiro and Sora's side, things are about to pick up. I feel like things are about to pick up real fast, real soon. And they're going to start, like, taking people out left and right. And I have a feeling that the show is going to be a 25 episode show. So, in a way, I'll be really sad, but if it ends in a good way, like kind of like how Kill la Kill did, then I'll be okay. But if it doesn't, I will be very angry, and hopefully that there are more episodes. But as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.